Hi, this instructional video is about systems of linear equations. Systems of linear equations. So we have a situation where Mr. Muy Feo is comparing prices of doggy massage treatment for his beloved Chihuahua. His name is Thor. Well, there's this one place called the 10 Fingers Parlor, which charges $30 for shampoo and $5 per 10 minutes for massage. And there's another place down the street, it's called Knuckles R Us, which charges $18 for shampoo and at a higher price, $12 per 10 minutes for the massage. Now, what you're going to do is, with these two different massage places, Mr. Muy Feo is going to try to figure out which is the better deal. And where do they actually cost the same? So first thing we're going to do is write the linear equation. So let's do that. So using the slope-intercept form that we're familiar with, which is y is equal to mx plus b, we're going to later, because over here on number 2 it says write in standard form as well, which is ax plus by is equal to c. It's a whole lot of mathematics on this one problem. So to figure out how much the 10 fingers cost, the rate, we have to understand, first of all, this is given as $5 per 10 minutes. And you have to stop and think about that. Well, if it's $5 per 10 minutes, every 10 minutes is $5. Well, we wanted to find out is how much does it cost for each single unit. For example, how much is it per minute? That's what we need to find out first. So to figure that out, we go like this. Well, if it's $5 per 10 minutes, well, then if we reduce that, common factor is 5, so it's going to be $1 for every 2 minutes. Or that's basically like saying 50 cents a minute. But we want to leave this in a fraction form for our slope-intercept form, that is. So the rate is $0.50 or 50 cents per minute. But initially, you still have to pay for $30 for shampoo. So it's going to look like this. Y is equal to 1/2 x plus $30 for shampoo. So that's what it costs for this place called the 10 Fingers. And if you write that in a standard form, it's going to be, well, this is the tricky part also. Y is equal to 1/2 x plus 30 is a slope-intercept form. We have to move that x over to the other side just to make it look like this. So we go minus 1/2 x to both sides of the equation. Then we get negative 1/2 x plus the y, which is equal to 30 left over. But we have a little problem. You see, in standard form, the leading coefficient a must be positive integer. Positive integer coefficient. It cannot be a fraction, and it cannot be a negative. So in order to get rid of the denominator and the negative, we want to multiply its reciprocal, or we want to multiply the negative and the denominator that we see. And we apply the distributive property. Because whatever you do to one thing, you have to do it to the other terms in the equation. So as a result, the final form for the standard form is going to be, well, the 2 and the 2 simplifies, and negative becomes positive 1x, or simply x. And negative 2 times y is going to be negative 2y. And negative 2 times 30 is negative 60. So that is a standard form, which answers number 2 for this massage place. So slope-intercept is right here, and the standard form is right there. And then we're going to do the same thing for the second place, which is a Knuckles R Us. So Knuckles R Us, what they charge is $12 per 10 minute. That's $12 per 10 minute. And to find out how much does that cost per minute, well, the common factor between 12 and 10 is 2. So it's going to be 6/5. Okay? So 1 1/5 of a dollar per minute. And then we're going to use that as a slope-intercept form. Y is equal to 6/5x plus the cost of the shampoo. Okay, whether you get 1 minute or 0 minute of massage, you are going to have to pay for the shampoo. It's a fixed cost. So that's $18. So that's the y-intercept. Now, how do we change that into a standard form? We have to move that x term over to the left side. So we're going to subtract 6 over 5x both sides of the equation. Let's go over here. So you get negative 6 over 5x plus the y is equal to 18. But again, to make it into a standard form that looks like this, the leading coefficient a, this a here, cannot be a fraction and cannot be a negative. So what can I multiply to get rid of the 5 and the negative? I just said it. That's what you multiply. The denominator 5 and the negative. If you see a negative, multiply that negative. So when you do apply the distributive property to all the three terms inside of parentheses, here the 5 and the 5 reduces. Negative and negative 6 become positive 6x. Negative 5 times the second term y is negative 5y. And then negative 5 times 18, that's what? 40? So it's going to be negative 90. So that's the standard form for this place called Knuckles or Us. All right.